Hello, Saints Nation, and welcome back. My name is Jackson Brown, joined alongside Nicholas Kermit-Malosh. We're back here now for some more CRL qualifier action. In this next upcoming game, we do actually have the University of Illinois Chicago coming through here today, and it is going to be CGC Esports or CGC Gaming, whatever it may be. But yeah, it is going to be a very good game here. It is their A roster coming to come through here and play, so rather than the Fanshawe C roster we just saw. But we are actually also moving over to our other roster here for our Rock League team now. We have moved on from the gold roster. The gold roster is going to go up against play Rutgers Scarlet here now, up on the winner side of the bracket still. St. Clair Saints Green still in the winner side of the bracket is going to be going up against CGC. Both teams in winners round 3, and both teams looking to make their way to winners round 4.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a great series. We'll see how this team of Fusion, Kamal, and Ramen play. Oh no.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I was like, that just caught me off guard there for a second. But
I love the name. Demon Mode Ramen.
Oh,
Let's go, Ramen. Okay, so we're going to get this one started off here, and that is going to be Demon Mode Raw is what we're going by here today. So that works out, but here we are, 4 minutes and 40 seconds still on the clock, so barely burned any time on it yet, but that's going to be Ramen opening up the first one, going Demon Mode for us, and that is going to be a 1-0 scoreline to start us off. Now St. Clair picking up right where they left off after taking that 2-0 win over Nate Dogg and company.
Yeah, and I mean, what a gorgeous pass there by Kamal to set that whole play up. So Saints going to be leading 1-0, 22 seconds into this, opening the scoring early, and they're probably going to try and get a cushion here before Illinois.
Building these early leads is so big for St. Clair because whenever they do, they're actually really typically good at maintaining it and keep playing off of that lead. So it is good news here all around. St. Clair still trying to just, fight for this one in their own corner. This one obviously going to be a little bit more difficult than their last game. So we are going to see how this one overall comes out. But I'm really like to see these three playing together. Fusion trying to go for a little fancy play on Donzi there in net. It will not come through, but it is still staying in the offensive zone. And that's actually a setter for Ramen. Not going to come through, though.
What a save by Ghost. And, that was a fancy play by Fusion. I think it's a little too early for that. I think.
Come on, Fusion. We're just waking up over here.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it's early on in the game, so it is kind of safe. But, I mean, if you mess up and it goes down the field and scores, you kind of have the guilt of, I shouldn't have done that. So maybe later on in the game if you have a little bit of a bigger lead, but only being 1 goal, I don't think that should be.
Yeah, for sure. But we do
the idea, and that's a shot on goal, but a big save by Kamal to keep it a 1-0 game.
Yeah, Kamal is looking to dive in. He loves his aerial plays. He's going to try to pass that one back into Ramen here. Now Kamal in the corner, able to play off it. It is going to be a nice setter coming through. This is going to drop, but no, Fusion and Donzi going to collide up in midair to try to battle for that one. Kamal midfield in the aerial position, trying to play off of this one. Fusion following it up. Now looking to take this one into the offensive zone, but it's going to immediately be shut down from CGC and now sent over to St. Clair territory.
Yeah, CGC is looking to answer, as they're going to have an open net here, but not good enough shot. Fusion makes an easy save, and they're going to try and get this ball out, my bad, and just going to have an open net just a little bit wide, and Raw with the save.
St. Clair is definitely getting lucky here on some of the open nets that they have been leaving here for the side of CGC, so it is going to be very good to see them try to maybe potentially turn things around. But yeah, this 1-0 lead that we were talking about, right? It was started off really early on. I was expecting maybe that could be the storyline of how things are going to go, but no, this has actually just been a really, really close series that the Saints just happened to open up with a nice early lead. So here we are. Fusion now actually will take it past 2 of these players, however, will get demoed through, and Ghost finds Kamal. This is a 3-on-1 Saints territory, and that's going to go right in the top corner, top shelf from Donzi, assist to Nix. What a play. This one is such a clean shot, drops it down. Nix is going to hit it with the side of his car, top shelf. That's going to be a tie game.
If that's what it takes of demos to win this game, I think they have to follow up with that. I mean, it's in the game, so you're allowed to do it. So, I mean, get the grittiness, and demos, if it wins,
Ramen.
It wins you the game.
Yeah, one thing I've really noticed about St. Clair is they are not those gritty players that we see some of these other teams play like, right? They are those ones that want to play these sneaky, deaky, dribble, sneak it past you, flick it past you kind of play style, and it works out sometimes, doesn't work out sometimes. St. Clair with a nice shot there, another nice shot. So much pressure on the net of CGC right now, but nothing just going through as of yet. So we do see Fusion looking to follow things up. He will be able to tap this one over towards center field, potentially set up his teammate, but no one will be there for it.
Yeah, it's kind of just mid-play. That's going to be a shot on goal, and Ghost, I feel like I'm saying his name a lot here.
Yeah, he's been
for the
playing really
saves.
good defense.
And then Nyx with another save from a shot from Fusion. And CGC's going to go down the... I was going to say going to go down the field, but, you know, it's kind of a back-and-forth game as of right now.
Yeah, it definitely is. A lot of these midfield battles, we could potentially see in overtime if everything just stays a stalemate as it is, but no! Fusion! Speedy shot will go into the net there. Sneaks past the defenders. You see him make perfect connection, and then it will send it right over to Fusion for a fast shot off the rebound on the wall. CGC, no one there to play the defense on that play, and it is going to be them forced to reset down with only 76 seconds on the clock remaining when St. Clair Saints regaining an advantage. It's all the pressure is on to UIC.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like, what kind of strategy if you're St. Clair here? What do you do? Do you play defensive as a gorgeous shot?
I think
on
you just
net
play
there?
normal. Like just do what you've been doing this whole time. Don't get over aggressive. Don't play passive. Just do what you've been doing and kind of follow through with it.
Yeah, I think they were looking for a goal to, you know, give them a little bit of a cushion here, but CGC's not going to make it easy for them. I think that they'll have a opportunity here and a big save there by Donzi. Trying to get something started for CGC. I was going to say UIC, which they're both same thing.
So here we are. It is now going to be Ghost once again playing the strong defense. Fusion will be looking to send that one in over for a center. Kamal following it up, at least just keeping it in the offensive zone. This is exactly what St. Clair needs to do. Just keep this ball in the offensive zone. Don't allow the side of UIC to find any sort of openings on your territory and just kind of lock this one down. Now, I mean, they have 15 seconds. They have 10 seconds to potentially find a goal here, but they're going to have to make a play and make a play right here, right now. Kamal going to try to clear that one through, and this is the last attempt here for UIC. Ball can't touch the ground here starting now, and it is going to be St. Clair looking to take game one. That'll do it justice. St. Clair going to be leading in the series 1-0 here over the side of UIC.
That was a close game all around. I mean, it's a close game. Both teams are playing the defensive end on both sides and the offense from both sides.
When I saw it was UIC's main roster, their actual A roster, I definitely thought there was that potential there for them to come through and make this one a big game, make this one a close and battle here. So it's exactly what you're seeing right now. UIC really making that one close. St. Clair getting tested now, and if they're actually going to be able to pull this one off. But regardless, they are going to be coming in here now. Game number 2, as St. Clair will be leading 1-0.
Yeah, and I mean, you move into game number 2 on series point. I think that's a little relief off of you, especially against a team like this, a top-tier team. And, I mean, you move on. You win this, you move on to round 5, I do believe.
Yeah, for sure.
Or round 4.
We'll see this one. I mean, 20 seconds into this one, so not a lot has really happened as of yet, but St. Clair just getting it in the offensive zone is definitely what you need here to start off. Just lock it down in the offensive zone. Fire away as many shots as you can. You can never hit the back of the net if you don't shoot.
Exactly. You have to shoot. As I say that, Fusion's going to open up the scoring for St. Clair Green Squad.
Yeah, what a start from Fusion. That's going to be just 35 seconds in, and another early goal from St. Clair Saints here. A beautiful play there. Now going to allow them to take another 1-goal advantage. So next round is actually quarterfinals. So if you win this game, you go from playing best of 3s to best of 5s.
Yeah.
So that is something to keep in mind.
Yeah, and that's when the games get longer, and that's when your day starts going.
That's when your day starts getting into the thick of it, right? So here we are. It is going to be St. Clair still just trying to maintain this lead. They really need to find another. Kamal was just waiting for it to roll into the bottom corner, but it just waited a little too long. The defense from UIC will come there to play off that one. And that's going to be from top down. Fusion going to find his second here. Now the momentum from the St. Clair Saints is getting higher, and it is the side of UIC now down by multiple goals, which is going to make things extremely difficult with under 4 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, they have just under 4 minutes here, and I think that, I mean, it's still plenty of time to score 2 goals, but again, you have to start by getting the 1 goal, and if the defense is playing the way, or the offense is playing the way that Saints are playing right now, it's going to be a difficult time, so I do think they do have a chance, but again, they have to get a turnover in the offensive end.
Exactly. So we do see Nyx looking to send this one up and through here over to the side of the St. Clair Saints green roster. Donzi is going to be firing away a shot, but it's going to be a little bit too high in that regard. Now, Rahman is looking to play this one from the St. Clair territory, sending it over to the side of UIC. Any time that you can burn off the clock right now as St. Clair is also just a bonus because, you know, even if you can't find a goal, if you can burn time off the clock, that is almost just as good, arguably. So here we are. It is now going to be about just over 3 minutes, and St. Clair doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on defense, not really letting them get in front of the net and keeping the ball to the corners as Kamal gets himself on the board there. Saints lead at 3-0.
And this is exactly what St. Clair needed to kind of be sitting a little bit more comfortable here in these games, right? Is finding this big goal to come through and actually just build themselves a several goal lead. You know, 1 or 2 is something that definitely could be coming back from for the side of UIC. Don't get me wrong, 3-0 you can definitely still come back from, but it's just getting a little bit more difficult as this time does dwindle down and down. If you're the side of UIC right now, you got to find a goal a minute.
Yeah, you have to, every minute. So that's definitely going to be tough in the way that
not allowing St. Clair to score.
Yeah, exactly. That's even adding him more of a challenge as Donzi gets a gorgeous shot on net, but Fusion's there, and that's going to be on net, but Ghost is there to make a save.
Yeah, exactly. So here we are now. It is going to be Fusion looking to play that one through into the corner, but going to not be able to make connection on that play. Fusion will be able to get the demo out on Donzi, which should open up their offense side of things. But no, it is going to be St. Clair accidentally stuck back into their zone. This is a dribbler, and it is going to be a little high. Now sent over and a center. Kamal is the only line of defense. No one there to save it through, and that's a goal for the side of UIC. Nyx will find it with a good assist from Ghost off the wall there. Nyx going to come flying in. Kamal was trying to do whatever he can, but not enough boost, not in the right positioning. It's going to allow UIC to find one over halfway through this one. St. Clair still with a comfortable 2-goal lead, but definitely what you need if you're UIC.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want. You have to get Saints in a bad. You have to get your Saints against the Saints. You have to get them in a bad spot in defense, and you know, open up their net, get an open net, and that's what they did. So it's definitely tough, but I mean, go back to the gritty like they were in game 1 and start demoing the players when you get the offensive push.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you need, right? I mean, that's exactly what I feel like is almost, I wouldn't really say the downfall of St. Clair, but one of the big ways to really weaken out that defense is to try to eliminate as many players as you can from the defense side of things. So now as we do approach the under 2-minute mark here, things are slowly getting a little bit more battly, a little bit more gritty towards this midfield side as we do see Fusion trying to play off that ball there. Ghost going to send this one over towards St. Clair territory, and this is where you could have a problem if you're St. Clair. If too many shots are starting to come onto the net, a barrage of shots, it's going to become a problem.
Yeah, it's tough, though, because they can 50-50 almost everything that comes out of them. So, comes out of CGC. So, again, moving one to your CGC, you have to try to angle yourself to, you know, maybe send it off to the wall and recenter that. Or do something that...
Got to use the backboard as your friend, not your opponent, right?
Exactly.
That's the big thing. The backboard is your teammate, not your opponent. We say it over and over and over again. It's essentially the fourth player for your team here. St. Clair has used it so many times. A great opportunity for Ghost that's just not able to get followed up with a goal. Now, 1 minute remains on the clock. UIC, all the pressure is on. Going to have to find some sort of goal here, some sort of play if they do want to stay towards this winner side of the bracket. Otherwise, St. Clair will be moving on and UIC will be falling to lower round 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's crucial, especially, like, I mean, for the Saints, you move, you're not most likely, but if you win here, you move on to the best of 5. If you go down to lower, I think you're still best of 3.
Yeah, you're still best of 3. If you go down to lower, you're still best of 3 for a couple of rounds. If you move on to winners and move on and stay on the upper side of the bracket, you'll be moving to best of 5s going in this next round. So here we are. It's going to be Kamal playing the defense there. Ghost with a nice shot. And I'm also very interested to see how St. Clair Saints Gold is doing against Rutgers here. I believe it is. So that's going to be one to keep an eye on as well. And no update as of yet for that game, but we're going to keep our eye on it. Keep all you guys back at home tuned in for that one. As it is going to be 10 seconds on the clock, and UIC, I mean, you're going to have to find a goal like right now, or it's going to be over. So here we go. It's not enough time to find 2 goals, and that is going to wrap us up here. St. Clair Saints Green will take another win here, and now advance to winners round number 4. Both teams from St. Clair have now just won out so far. The gold roster is looking to find one more to advance to winners round 4 as well. But I mean, if both teams win their winners round 4 games, we play each other. Yeah,
in the winners semis, and that's going to be interesting. But again, in order to get there, you still got one more game, one more best of 5.
Yeah, well, you still have the gold roster who has to win their best of 3, and then both teams have to win their best of 5. If that is the case, St. Clair versus St. Clair. I would be so interested to see that. That would be definitely a good one here. So regardless, though, that is now going to be another 2-0 victory here for your Saints. They will be advancing to the best of 5 stage. The gold roster not 100% solid yet, but it's so far a good start here for St. Clair Rocket League.
Yeah, I think we can kick it over to the bracket real quick to keep an update here and see who we could potentially be up against.
Oh, so the winner of St. Clair Saints versus Rutgers Scarlet will go against U Toledo Esports here in the winners quarterfinal. That will be a best of 5. St. Clair Saints green roster will be either playing at the University of Florida, I believe that is, or McGill University. Now, we have played McGill recently, and they were a pretty solid school. They played our gold roster. Yeah. However, we did not have Spoods in that roster. We had Fusion on that roster that day, I believe it was. So regardless, we're in for a treat here. The games are definitely going to start getting more difficult here in winners quarterfinals. Very excited to carry on with some more of these games, but we will be setting this one to a quick little break just as we do get ready for these quarterfinal matches to begin. And that being said, stay with us. My name is Jackson Pride Brown, joined alongside Nicholas Kermit Malash, and we'll be right back.